Hey guys, how's it going? Hello. Why am I still getting emails from you motherfuckers? Unsubscribe, fucking pricks. All right, let me say hello to everybody. We've got Robin and Matt, Debbie, Morset, Robin, Terrace. Hey, Terrace Cooper. You guys might not know who this is. Terrace Cooper used to manage my old band when I was very young, years ago. And now he texts me every once in a while on Facebook for grow questions. What's up, buddy? Richard, Morissette, Yo-Yo, Philip, Greg, Jonah, David, Carl, Philip. Gonna do a dab. I'll wait for top of the hour. Okay. Well, not top of the hour. We'll do 420 right now. 100,000 confirmed music coming in more than 1,500. Very scary. Yes, Carl. It's very scary. Phillips is turning on. Dakota. Hey, Dakota. Okay, so John, Heidi ho, neighbor. Terrace says fun time. Yeah, those were fun times, bro. Heidi ho, Cat, Cody, Joe, Sean. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. So, I'm watching the numbers rise here. You know, unfortunately, we're goddamn 590. Last I checked, it's probably going up higher. America's number one at my last check at 100,000 cases, and Italy has surpassed China, like I said they would this morning. Now Italy's at 86,000, China's still at 81,000. But someone said, "Do you believe what China is reporting?" Good point. That's a really good point. You know, I don't know if China's reporting the right numbers or not. You know, the way communist countries usually go, I would have to say probably not. Um, but you know, I'm not an expert. I don't know. Hey, Cody, they're going good out here, man. They're out here cutting trees down. Looks like they're all done for the day, which is good. Maybe they got it all done. I haven't gone down there to go look, but I'm in no hurry. So let's just see if it goes up yet. 590 and 27. 596. 590.6. And basically 27 deaths. 2,700 deaths. A little less than that. But let's just see where we're at now. How many had it and are getting better? About 1/4 of the people so far have recovered from it. Live President message, and one of the reporters asked Trump something about how America is number one, and he said, "How do you know that, lol?" God, he doesn't even realize that America's number one in cases. He's such an idiot. He's got his head so far up his ass. He's so worried about himself. Oh. No, we're still at the same numbers. Okay, so they haven't updated, but it does not look good, guys. It is just not good. Not good. But the recoveries are at 130,000. 130,000 recovered out of 590. So a little less than 1/4 of the people have gotten over it. The numbers as far as how deadly this is, the deadliness of the disease, I do that every time we pull up the thing. So it's 590, 594 divided by 26, 943. It's gotten deadlier. Now it's 21.9. So it's still 22, but 21.9, man. So if you got 22 friends, it is definitely one of you is going to die. If you all have this disease, if you know 21 other people, one of you is going to die. If you all get this disease, all right? That is the. Let me close this. Okay. That is the how deadly the disease is. I got new guitar picks today. Excited about that. I got some beard balm today. I got paper towels today in the from my deliveries, and I got I don't think I got any food items. Oh, I got some iced tea. I might just have an iced tea actually. I think I'm gonna have an iced tea, kind of celebrate a little bit. Celebrate with y'all. Got one on chilling here. I got a chilled iced tea. I'm gonna grab another one and throw it in its place so it will be chilled next time. Yeah. Have me a little have me a little iced tea. Little iced tea. Yo iced tea. Yo iced tea. What do we got right here, Rogan? What do we got? What do we got? What is this? What is that? Is that one of your toys right there? What is that? What is this right here? What is that right there? Oh, what is this? All right, got me an iced tea. Yeah, let's do a little beard balm too before we get high. I like to have clear senses when I apply my beard balm. I like to have my senses clear before I put my beard balm on. I don't want to make any mistakes. I can only use 1/30th of the amount of what's in this tin. 1/30th. I have to be very careful to only use 1/30th because I only have 30 days, roughly. Okay, there's about 1/30th. And we go right on the chin here. And we just smooth it in. Oh, my beard is thanking me right now. It's sucking it in. Sucking it in. Yes. Oh, yes, indeed. It is a bombed beard. We are so happy and we are bombed. Bombed to perfection. Honest Amish beard balm. That is the only way to go, my friends. Honest Amish beard balm. Intense conditioning and protection. All natural and organic. Helps your beard grow strong and full. Just like the box says. Okay, let's get high. We're gonna get high today. Terrace Cooper, are you still in touch with Tom Scholes? I would love to know. I heard from Chris Porter about 2 years ago or so. He was in, I want to say he was living in, Alabama, I believe. Kev, in UK, Boris Johnson has the virus and a few other high-end staff. Mate, this virus will take out anyone. No one is safe. That is true, my friend. You're still in touch with Tom? Tell him I said hello, bro. Oh my God, the best singer in the fucking world. What a singer, huh? What a voice on that man. Does he still sing? God, he was an inspiration for me, man, to learn how to sing finally. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a for all. This is for my friend Terrace Cooper. Cheers, guys. Love hurts, right? How about the Scorpions he used to sing? Didn't we used to do Still Loving You by the Scorpions? And he hit that motherfucker like it was nothing. I have a video, bro. From Crickets, I believe it was called. Down in like Orlando. I have a video, man. It's Chris and I out with our, remember we had the remote control on our remote on our guitars. We both went outside, we were playing outside. It's all on video. It's so funny. I think you're in the video. If I remember correctly. for just like a minute. You're outside hanging out, and your hair was all long and shit, and you're all acting cool. Because you're such a cool motherfucker. Bruce, hey, buddy. Ah. Yeah, we passed 100,000 cases, Yeah. 100,717. That's the way it's been for the last few minutes. My eyes are wide open. Is 7 seconds after inhale enough? No, man. Take it 15 seconds, man. Quit smoking cigarettes. You can only hold it 7 seconds. There's something going on in your lungs. Crickets. Yeah, Crickets was a fun show. Crickets on OBT. This was another place. Maybe it wasn't called Crickets. I can't remember. Every place in goddamn Florida is called Crickets. I played 3 or 4 different places called Crickets, I think. No dab sweat. Yeah, you know, but once you cough it up, you're fine. I have a problem, you know, having to cough that shit up. Most people don't get it like I get it. Yeah, Ghost the Hit. You'll get even higher. Absolutely. Highly recommended. You guys want to conserve your cannabis? Hold it in. Hold your hits in longer. It's not going to kill you. I'm still alive, and I've been doing it for a long time. Dr. Feelgood. Oh, God, that was a fucking hell of a place, huh? God. Memories, bro. Memories. Remember Tom Cohen's party? That thing was off the chain. Surprised news crews didn't show up to that fucking party. Well, you guys, this is it. We are entering into the I guess what you would call the front line battle with this virus. We are in it. So a couple days ago, not so much. Today, very much so. It's not going to be long before you guys start knowing people around you who have this virus. You're going to hear stories from family members, friends. Many of you can already come in here and say, I know somebody, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, we've already had a couple people say, I've been tested for it. Somebody said they thought they had it. It's just going to be a matter of time before one of you comes in here and says, I have it. So is it time for you guys to start taking it seriously yet? You know, in my opinion, it was time when we found out what happened with China. You know, somebody said something really stupid on Twitter. They said this Wuhan virus finally got personal with me when I found out, like, my brother's you know, friend's wife or something like that got the disease. And I said, it got personal with me when I found out the first human being had it. I don't care if you're from China, Africa. I don't care if you're from South America. If you're from the goddamn polar ice caps. I don't give a fuck where you're from. You're a human being. And guess what? We've got that in common. You know, and I think it's time that a lot of you start realizing that. You've been playing sides your whole lives, and you're just not realizing it. We're all bleeding red on this one. Every single one of us is affected by this. We're all vulnerable. We're all human beings, and we all have that in common. It's time to stop, you know, worrying about a fucking border wall. Nothing against Donald Trump or Trump supporters, but, you know, it's time to start worrying about the unseen enemy. You're worried about Mexicans coming across the border and taking your job. It looks like you may have been distracted. And this virus is catching us all off guard. You've all been looking the wrong way. Don't look at Mexico anymore. Guess what? Mexico's looking at us, and they're hoping none of our infected asses come down there. Because they're doing way better with this virus than we are. Way better. So, human nature dictates we're exactly where we are because human nature dictates. We're not as smart as the Chinese. We're not as disciplined as the Chinese. And we're not as willing to let our government rule us like the Chinese people do. They accept that rule. They swallow it. And we stand up to our government. We say, you know, we draw the line here. Well, I agree with you. But this is one of the pitfalls of being anti-government, disregarding the government, acting like, you know better than they know. In this case, they knew better. And when they told you, have social distancing, stop traveling, stop blah, 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 and you said, that was the moment you proved to me that you're the threat. You're the fucking virus. You know, I'm more scared of you than I am of the virus. Guaranteed, I'm more scared of a person giving it to me than I am of the fucking virus itself. Because without you, I don't get it. Without a person to fucking bring it to me, I don't get it. Kathy Redmond's in Mexico and she doesn't want people coming to Mexico. No tourists. I don't blame you. Yeah, I had some tree guys come into my door today. I answered the door with gloves and a mask on. I thought I might have to sign something, release or whatever. I didn't, luckily. They just wanted to know if they had my okay to work on my property. And I go, yeah, absolutely. These guys don't want to get shot. And I don't know where they came from. I don't know if they came from San Francisco. I don't know if they came up from San Jose or Santa Rosa or Santa Clarita, one of those places that's got like 100 fucking deaths. I don't know. Maybe it was just at his mom's house in Santa Clarita or something. I don't fucking know. I'm not going to fucking breathe his air. Yeah, it could come in on your packages. Fuck yeah, it could come in any number of ways. Goddamn right. But I guarantee you this, I am safer fucking getting packages at home than you are going to fucking stores and picking shit up out in public. Putting gas in your car and doing all that shit. If you're not wearing a mask, you want to look silly or whatever. Fuck that shit. I look silly all fucking day. I'll put on a goddamn hazmat suit to go do my grocery shopping if I had one. I need a nice underbrush here for some lump. That'll get me my length and my strength. Oh, look at that. There's the length. Look at the length and the strength now from the underbrush. You got a good underbrush and you get your length and your strength. 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 You got to get your length and your strength. All right, your length and your strength. Your length and your strength. Your length and your... I was really enjoying the Pineapple Express, I must say. I feel it, says Philip. I like to talk very high, and then I like to talk very low. And then sometimes I find the middle. I like to find the middle. Oh, but sometimes I'll talk very high, and I'll stay up here
because I like talking about the cannabis when I'm talking very high, because I'm getting high. And I like to talk high when I'm talking about the cannabis. Oh, but then I get very stoned, and I like to talk very low. I like to talk very low when I get very stoned.
Danny, have a dab on me. Went to the dispensary today, wore gloves and a mask. They were happy. Exactly. People will appreciate you. Phil, I bet the guys that answered that came to my door appreciated the fact that I was wearing a mask. Stay inside. I'm good for a couple weeks. Oh, I could stay in this house for fucking 2 years, bro. I got enough food. I got plenty of food. I'm never going to run out. I got veggies. Pumping veggies out in my indoor grow now. I got pole beans down there. Zucchini's growing. I got rice. I got, you know, hundreds of pounds of rice, literally. I'm almost self-sustaining. Almost. A little bit more to go, man. I'm working on it. I got to get my greenhouse going. Once the greenhouse is 24/7, 365 days a year, I'm good. Yeah, I got Walmart. No. Fuck that. Walmart ships it to my house. I get it right to my door. Peanut butter, jelly, bread. Fucking dude, I found this place in New York City. They're called Zingerman's. But now I'm realizing it's New York. It's one of the most infected cities in the country. But they ship bread, and I had them ship me some bread. It arrived the other day, and it's so freaking good. You didn't have to leave your vehicle at Walmart. That's good. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is up for all. Quarter of the hour. Cheers. Right on time. Trump's live right now. I kind of want to watch him I kind of want to watch him flail a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is really bad. But let me gloat just a little bit, please. Can I gloat just a little? Look at him with the hands already. He's already with the hands. He's already with the hands.
Not only Javits Center, where you have 4, plus you have 4 medical centers, but we're doing it in New Jersey, Governor Murphy. We're doing it in other states. We're doing it in California. We're doing some in the state of Washington, despite the fact that I'm not appreciative of the way the governor speaks.
What a dick! I'm not appreciative of the way the governor speaks. Suck my dick, Trump, you fucking piece of shit. Dude, people are fucking dying in Washington, you fucking orange fuck!
Usually we'll go in, take over a building, and we go in and equip it and make it so that it's now hospital functioning.
What a douchebag.
Hospital functioning. We're doing a lot of that.
I don't appreciate the way he speaks, but yeah, we're doing stuff for them.
City to do. You bring it into the point. But we're doing a lot of that, and they're doing a great job.
Doing a great job.
The Army Corps of Engineers.
Army Corps of Engineers.
A couple questions on those governors. You and your team obviously have had classified briefings on the pandemic, I assume, for a while now. Were the governors included in those briefings that you would have got in January and February? When did you warn the governors, as you would have had the information first?
Yeah. Well, they say I had classified briefings a long time ago, which wasn't true. But
it wasn't true.
We've had briefings, and as I know it, the governors have also had many briefings.
It's all about the mouth.
To tell them this thing was coming.
It's all about the mouth. You got to get that fucking.
I think we knew for a while, but if you take a look,
because of my Bell's palsy, I can't do it. He's got like
With
this
respect to
uneven
China,
little-
I will tell you that, but I was the first one when they had the problem.
He's got
to
this
say you
little
can't come
rise,
in.
and I just
if
can't
you
get
go
it.
back, that's a long time ago.
So if I can follow up.
Time ago. This is all numb right here for me.
I understand you have a question whether or not New York. President Cuomo is saying 21 days. from
Here's what we're
now.
gonna have, are you ready? We're gonna have more than, we're manufacturing a lot of them now. We're accumulating a lot, we're taking a lot through the act, we're taking a lot, we're actually taking them. And we're gonna have, in a very short period of time, and Peter's doing
Very
it
short
along with
period
some
of
very
time.
talented
Very
people.
short period of time.
Some really talented people. It's very
So I want to be doing a
impressive.
Trump
We're
impersonation,
actually
just bust
taking
out into a
that.
pig.
We're gonna have plenty.
We can have plenty of.
If for some reason
This-
we're going to need
This-
even
we're gonna
more,
need
be
some
prepared. As an
slop and
example,
we're gonna need
thousands and thousands.
and,
I think you'll know. We accumulated thousands. We give them that. But we right now, I think in the stockpile we have over 10,000.
He reminds me of a
The
pig.
reason we don't want to distribute that is for exactly what you're saying. If there's a mad rush in New York, or maybe in Louisiana, or maybe someplace else, we don't want to have given out all of those units, the ventilators, and then in those sections, we give them to Iowa, but they didn't have a problem in Iowa. We give them to Idaho, we give them to lots of different places, and now we have to try and get them back, which is never easy to do.
Here's my
No,
question.
no, John, what I'm saying is this, we are prepared for things that nobody has any idea that would be prepared. And you know what? When I took this over, it was an empty box. We didn't have testing, we didn't have anything. We had a broken system there, we had a broken system with stockpiling, we had a lot of
They've
broken
got cases
systems.
all over
And
Idaho.
not
I'm looking
just
at
blaming
it.
President Obama. You go long before that. But in all fairness to all of the former presidents,
Oh my
none of
God,
them ever
Idaho.
thought a thing like this could happen. But we have right now 10,000 ventilators.
Oh
in
my
stockpile.
God.
We are ready to go with those ventilators. What we don't want is where we distribute the ventilators like we did in New York and they didn't need them or they didn't know or they didn't use them. If we need them in New York, we're gonna have plenty. Now, we're getting a lot of ventilators in the next short period of time. A lot of ventilators are coming in the next short period of time. We're manufacturing. We went to all of the companies. I read their names. We went to all of those companies. They are going to go, I would say, round the clock, Peter. Is that right? They're going round the clock.
Hey, Lewis.
Mike, like you said, is that fast enough to get 100,000? Because some of these
Let's
people.
put it this way, let's put it this way, we've distributed thousands and thousands already. Normally, these would be bought by states, just so you understand. Normally, these would be bought by governors. They were, I don't wanna say unprepared, but nobody was prepared for this. What we've done, nobody can even imagine. And by the way, I've had governors tell me, including Democrat governors, they said, we can't believe you've been able to do this. And you go to other countries, and we're not only competing against states, because we don't want to compete against states. We've had a couple of cases where states were buying, we were buying, and I said specifically, because I heard about it, pull back, let the state buy it.
United
Immediately,
States.
the price goes way
The
down, and
highest
they end up
number
buying
of
it. But we're also
cases.
competing against
We've got the
many
highest
countries,
number of
because many
cases
countries
in the
need
world,
ventilators.
and he's
That's why we
bragging.
build more if possible. John,
He's
maybe
trying
I'll
to
take
say
one
we
more
did something
question.
good.
The question I was building up to is, are you able to guarantee, to assure these states, these hospitals, that everybody who needs a ventilator will get a ventilator?
So here's what I'll tell
Yo,
you.
Ricky.
I think we're in really good shape. This is a
We're in
pandemic,
really good
the
shape.
likes of which nobody's seen before. I
We're
think
in really
great
good shape. We're in great shape.
I think that number one, we've distributed ventilators. A big deal. We've distributed
Ventilators are a big
vast
deal.
numbers of ventilators.
Ventilators,
and we're
vast
prepared
numbers
to
of
do
ventilators.
Vast numbers.
Vast
I
numbers.
think we're in great shape.
think
I
we're
hope
in
that's
great
the case.
shape.
I hope that
I
we're
hope
going to have leftovers so we can help
leftovers.
other people, other countries.
Other
Will
countries,
be able to get a ventilator.
countries.
Look, don't be a
Look,
cutie pie, okay?
don't be a cutie
You know,
pie.
everyone who needs one.
Everyone
Nobody's
needs
ever
one.
done what
Nobody's
we've done.
ever done what we've done.
anything
Nobody's
like we've
done
been able to
anything
do.
we've ever been
And
able to do.
everything I took over was a mess. It
Everything
was
I took over was a
broken
mess. I cannot
country
do
in so
it. I
many
can't
ways,
sound
in
like
so
him at
many
all.
ways other than this.
I
We
try
had a
and I
bad testing
practice.
system. We had a
I don't
bad
sound like him
stockpile
one
system.
bit.
We had nothing in the stockpile
Nothing.
system. So I wouldn't tell me
wouldn't
what
tell
you're
me.
what, like being a wise guy. Go ahead.
Being a wise guy.
So you signed a bill today, the size of which could choke an entire herd of horses. And before you even had a chance to put pen to paper, people were already talking about the need for phase 4.
Yeah.
Do you see a need
Well,
for
it'll-
phase
yeah.
4, and where do you think the
Here,
priorities
let's
are?
do
Maybe
this.
something
Let's do
where
this.
We're going to have to help states.
Let's do this. You guys are gonna like
Because
this.
the states have been hurt very badly. And the beautiful thing about our country is 6.2 trillion, because it is 2.2 plus 4. It's $6.2 trillion. And we can handle that easily because of who we are, what we are. It's our money. We are the ones. It's our currency. We can handle it, and we can handle. I watched Jerome Powell the other day, and he did a good job. He said, "We'll do whatever we have to do." John, we have to do whatever we have to do.
Where do you see the priorities being?
The priority is life and safety, and then the economy. Life and safety.
Does the Easter goal stick? It seems like
We'll
earlier in the
see.
week you said we love
No.
Easter, but now it seems like it
We'll
could
see.
be longer.
A lot of things
We're
can.
heading into a long weekend.
Yeah.
So what do you tell those folks who think they're gonna have to wait?
Put his
till
fucking hands right over that number.
If it's your life, then it's your safety. And if we need more time, they're not gonna have a problem waiting it out. It's life, it's safety, and it's our country. But we have to take care of people. At the same time, we wanna get them out. They wanna get out. Our country
Fucking
was built on
perfect.
that.
100,000
But we have to make
cases. His
sure-
hands are all over it. I love it.
Okay, one more question,
It's
please.
no more questions.
Thank you.
More questions, you
Both the World
fuck.
Health Organization as recently as today, and your own health officials have said that any treatments that we use for coronavirus should be scientifically demonstrated to be effective. But at the same time, you've said that chloroquine, as an example, could be used as a cure very soon. So is the WHO and your health officials wrong on this point? Are they?
So hydroxychloroquine, which is supposed to be the better of the two, seems to have some good backing. We're gonna see. Look, Governor Cuomo, we've given him 10,000 units, it's a lot, and they're testing it. It's a malaria drug, it's also a drug for arthritis, but, and it's phenomenal for those two things, as you probably know, especially for malaria. But we're gonna find out soon, I
Malaria.
hope it works. There are signs that it could be doing well. They are testing 10,000 units, it's a lot. And I tell you what, I wanna thank the FDA because they approved it immediately, based on the fact that it was already out for a different purpose, they approved it immediately. So, look, hydroxychloroquine is a very powerful drug for certain things. And it's a very successful drug. There's reason to believe
So does
that
aspirin.
it could be successful here. Now, the reason I disagree with you, and I think Tony would disagree with me.
Doesn't mean it's a fucking
but
cure.
The reason I disagree with you is that we have a pandemic. We have people dying now. If we're gonna go into labs and test all of this for a long time, we can test it on people right now who are in serious trouble, who are dying. If it works, we're
He's
gonna
talking
have
about
to-
human testing. I
doesn't
fucking
work,
love it.
You know, we tried. But this is not
He's
something
talking
that's going
about
to kill
killing
people.
people.
So we
He's
can
like
go in
goddamn
and we can
Adolf
test it,
Hitler.
we can take
He
our
wants to
time.
just test
When I was
on
with the
humans.
FDA, you know, they
Yeah, let's
indicated
just.
that
The
we'll
people
start
that are
looking
sick,
at
they're
it right
dying.
away, and it could take a
Well,
year.
they're
So
gonna
we
die
don't
anyway.
know.
Let's just go ahead and give it to them, and if
Yeah,
they
and
die,
tonight.
oh
I don't
well.
have it tonight. I want to test it immediately because it's on the market in a different form. So we know that. So from a safety standpoint, at least we know that. But you're talking about giving it to people who in many cases are dying. So we want to do it the way, this is sort of like right to try. We got right to try approved.
Right to try.
For
We got
40,
right to
John,
try.
for 44
We got right to
years or
try.
more, they couldn't get it
Right to
approved.
try.
We have the best
Right to
labs, the
try.
best doctors, they couldn't get it, I got
Right
it
to
approved.
try.
Now, if somebody's terminally ill,
Terminally
and
ill.
if we think we have something
We
that's
think
going
we
to
have
work,
something.
we can actually use it. They
can
can
use
use
it.
it. And
He
I'll
kinda
tell you
sounds
what,
like
you
Joe
ought to do
Pesci a
when
little
this
bit.
is over, you gotta do a story on that,
gotta-
because
they
we have
fuck
had
you
some
at the
tremendous
drive-thru.
results.
Before you go, can I
Hey,
ask you
fuck
something
you at the
that just popped
drive-thru.
on Wall Street Journal. Says headline: The Trump administration plans to
Look, oh my God, the numbers just went up.
According to administration.
Now it's 101, 657, guys.
Talk to me about just more fake news, you know? Look, not even talk to me.
It's like the bigger he makes his hands, the
only
fucking
one
bigger
I've
the
heard
number
that from,
gets.
Like as an example,
I gotta
China
smoke.
pays
I gotta
25%
smoke. This is
interest
fucking crazy.
on $250 billion worth of product that they send in. That's a lot.
Billion.
Everybody
Cheers.
keeps saying,
No
"Well,
longer
you
gunning
guys
cannabis.
suspend the tariffs."
Cannabis isn't tisms for all.
Well, the answer's no, but President Xi never even brought it
Trendy
up
wear
yesterday. It
in
wasn't
the
even
background.
discussed. It's fake news. Tell the Wall Street Journal.
fake
You know,
news,
the Wall
little
Street Journal
Rogan
does a lot of
chilling. I
fake
got
news,
it
too.
all.
It's pretty
We got it
amazing.
all on Trendy
So
Ass
I want to
Dabbers.
leave you by just
It's a
saying.
great
I wanna thank
show.
you for being here. I want to thank the American public and all of the people that have helped so much. And we're going to give the podium to Vice President Pence, who has been incredible. And if he's tired and if he's not answering questions like he should, we have a great reason because he hasn't slept in about 4 weeks. But I want to thank him because he has dedicated, I mean, he is a dedicated person long before this, but the job he's done has been fantastic. So I want to thank Mike, all the people on the task force, and FEMA, and Army Corps, everybody. You've been fantastic. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.
Could you imagine if we were watching this and one of those reporters just stood
Well,
up?
good evening, everyone, and thank you, Mr. President. White House Coronavirus Task Force met today. We continue
Pulled their shoe off and just
President's
whacked it right in the
direction,
back of his
uh,
fucking
focus
fat
on
orange
slowing
head.
the spread of the coronavirus through mitigation, expanded testing, and ensuring that our healthcare workers have the supplies that they need. With cases now in all 50 states and more than 50% of cases in the New York area, it's more important than ever to adhere to the guidance of state and local authorities. And for every American, the best thing that you can do, young or old, is put into practice the President's coronavirus guidelines for America. It is the way that each of us can do our part. Since we last spoke,
I agree
as
with
you all
that.
know, the President signed the Coronavirus Aid Relief Economic Security Act. This makes direct payments available to American families. The average family of four will receive a direct payment of some $3,400. It also covers payroll for small businesses across the country for a period of several months, so that even if the business is closed, they can continue to have a loan which will be completely forgiven if they keep their whole team on the payroll. There's support for critical industries, for hospitals, and for states as well. As of this evening, the President has issued 12 major disaster declarations, most recently for the states of Maryland and Missouri. And on the subject of vaccines, Emory University in Atlanta today began enrolling volunteers in a phase 1 clinical trial of another possible vaccine for the coronavirus. On the subject of testing, testing is available in all 50 states, and as a great credit to our partnership with commercial laboratories across the country, this morning it was reported that more than 685,000 tests have already been performed, and we are particularly grateful to the American Hospital Association, whose members are now reporting into the CDC and FEMA in real time, giving our experts more visibility on those that have contracted the disease around the country. The President mentioned this, but it's worth mentioning
maybe a
again.
little bit-
Apple has a new app
A little
out.
bit of Robert De Niro,
It is
maybe.
a screening
Shut up.
tool. It'll help
You,
Americans
my
determine
friend.
whether
Shut up.
they should be
You,
tested.
you're very
It
good.
is a
little
easy
bit.
format,
Shut up.
question and answer. If you have issues about whether or not a test is appropriate for you, you can use the new Apple app to accomplish that as well. On the subject of supplies, the President spoke about the priority that we're placing on personal protective equipment and especially ventilators, and I will not add to that. I can tell you that this weekend we'll be reporting on aggressive efforts that our supplies stabilization task force at FEMA is taking to import medical supplies from around the world. We're working as we speak on an airlift from a number of countries around the globe to deliver very important medical protective equipment to the United States. At the present moment, you've heard the numbers, but from the Strategic National Stockpile,
I don't think
we
he's really-
distributed more than 7 million
I don't think he's really covering anything
N95
else we need to hear.
respirators or masks, more than almost 3 million face shields, more than 8,000 ventilators, and donations to the Strategic National Supply. We've mentioned Apple donating some 9 million masks that can be used by healthcare workers. But
9
Merck recently
million
announced-
masks. The people are fucking. Nobody else is live right now on YouTube. Nobody cool. Whoa, oh, what happened? There goes my computer. it goes. I don't know what that means. There go my video cards. Video card crash. No idea.